Jay Joseph, your financial wealth advisor. I want to give you guys a synopsis, right? We're going to talk about this book called The Tax-Free Income for Life by David McKnight. This book drops some gems about how to help people prepare for retirement. Now, let me ask you this question. Do you want to retire at 65, 70, or 75? I don't, and I'm not, because I truly believe you never retire from something, you retire to something. Our best years where we have this thing called money freedom and time freedom should not be at 65. And this is why I created the New American Dream, to make sure that you don't have to wait until 65 or 75 or older to actually retire and live your best life. We can do it now, but there's steps you got to follow. There's ways you need to manage and invest your money. Because in this book, it tells us about two key risks that happens for retirement. One of which is going to be the tax rate risk, right? The tax rate right now is about high as 37% as I'm recording this video, but it's been as high as 91%. You want to make sure that you have your money allocated in the right vehicles, so when it comes to access that money in the future, you're not taxed at a rate that could be higher than what it is today. Number two, we look at this thing called longevity risk. Who wants to eat ramen noodles every single day once you're 65 or older? Not me. They're not even good for you. So those that are eating them, I want you to think twice. But with that said, if you have less money in retirement longer than the life that you live, that can literally happen to you. And a lot of us, we're going to depend, and a lot of people do depend on Social Security. But do you understand that the average Social Security payout right now is about $1,700? Will that pay all your bills and expenses every month? Probably not. And then if you're taking out the money out of a retirement account, your Social Security can be reduced through taxations. So it's important to identify where you're putting your money. Two other key risks we want to talk about when it comes for planning and saving for retirement is this thing called inflation risk. You want to make sure that your money is growing at a rate that's at inflation, preferably higher than inflation. Because if my money is growing and it's exceeding inflation, what if I have a big drop in the market, but I need to pay my bills and expenses? We got to be very tactical where we're putting our money. And lastly, this thing called longevity risk. In addition, with longevity risk, we look at long-term care. More than 50% of individuals 65 or older will experience some type of long-term care in their life. And a lot of us, we don't have long-term care insurance. That's going to cost you more in the future than it will now. But there are strategic vehicles that we actually have our clients put their money into that actually supplements their long-term care. So with that being said, this is an excellent book to learn and plan for retirement. You ain't got to read it. I already read it for you. But I'm going to give you the strategy of how to apply this information. Because a lot of times we can read something and get knowledge, but do you have an understanding? And number three, do you have the wisdom to actually apply what you actually now know? And this is why I have these financial consultations, and I meet with people like you one-on-one to explain financial planning tips to help you live the life that you deserve, and not that a life that was designed for you, which is the old American dream, right? Let's focus on where we're putting our money, making sure our money is growing for us. And I know a lot of us grew up and we didn't learn how to manage money or invest money through schools, at homes, or even in our religious organizations. This is why I created a course called the New American Dream. And it's not even a course. It's a path to your financial freedom. This particular path to your financial freedom literally shows you how to manage and invest money so you can retire when you want to retire what you desire to. Keep on liking, subscribing, and following for more. Until then, let's invest.